Recording. Good morning. Hello. How are you? It is morning. We are in Massachusetts. We are going fishing. It's cold out.
It's February.
Yeah, it sure is.
I don't know how slick that is. Thankfully, not slick at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
The you looked.
I need to not get skunked. February is the only month I've never caught an open water bass.
Really?
We got skunked a couple weeks ago. Wait, that was January. The only other time we went out in February in the boat was down to first trip last year with the 2 J's and a skunked. I hope it's not too cold for that jackhammer.
Is that the one that was for sale online for like $6 grand?
Are there white perch in here? Yeah. Okay, there's a giant school right on me.
I can see them.
Oh, Jesus. Buddy. Buddy! Oh, that's a big pickerel. Holy. Oh.
Dude, that is a giant pickerel. That might be one of the biggest ones I've ever seen.
Dude, I looked down and I just cloud of white perch. Actually, I do need the net for this one. Dude, that's legitimately got to be one of the biggest pickerel I've ever caught. Thanks. Wow. I just went to go twitch and it didn't move, and I was like, what the?
Dude, you gotta weigh that thing.
Yeah.
That's like an 8-pound pickerel, dude.
Holy.
Ooh, baby.
Dude, he's biting the net.
Is he? Here. 411. You know a picture of that, kinda?
Yeah. Please. There's some big toothy critters in here, bud.
You get your phone on you? Oh, man.
Another one? What the hell? I think it's a decent little bass, bud.
Might be.
It is.
Hey!
Hey, Large
Dude, I
on
was
board.
cranking that thing, too.
Really?
Yeah, pretty fast. Hey! A lot smaller than I thought he was. Bass number 1.
Oh, there's a school white perch back here again, too. You should have taken a picture, you dummy.
I forgot. Dude, I was like, quack, 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 and he smoked it.
Good, you can watch.
Oh, got him.
Huh? Oh, what the f? He's on the fuego. Is it the bass?
I don't know. I kind of feel the head shake, so maybe. A bass?
Wait, yeah. I think, yep.
I got a bass. Doubled up, dude.
Yeah, buddy.
Sucking my depths. Got it.
Hell yeah. Dude, it was like, it just slowed down. I didn't feel a bite or nothing. All right. Score tracker update. 2 bass, 1 bass. Firecraw jackhammer, first one of the year. Okay, we need a picture this time. There we go.
Okay, sir.
Un and deux.
Cool.
Yeah.
2 different baits.
Yeah,
Fantastic. Pretty sick.
All right, how about a good proper morning? We're down here in Massachusetts doing our thing. It is Sunday, February 12th, and we're down near Cape Cod area again, because it's the only place we can find open water at this time of the year. And I just caught my first ever February open water bass, and I'm a very happy boy. Now, this is probably very familiar to you. Firecraw jackhammer, baby, with the Beast Coast blade runner on the back, which is kind of hidden. Whatever, you can see the tail, you get the point. Easy peasy. 20-pound line, 3/8 ounce head, because I want it to stay a little higher because we're working really, really shallow. That's all we're gonna do is try and figure out where these fish are hanging out up shallow right now, because we've had this warming trend the last few days. We've talked about this a lot. On the other side of where we are, you can't see me, where I'm facing, is deeper water, one of the deeper holes in this body of water. And then right where we are, 4 to 5 feet of water. And then further back you go, the shallower it gets, but it's real gradual all the way up. But this is like kind of that prime pre-spawn area. And as we've had a good warming trend the last 3 days, bass are opportunistic. Bait want to be up where it's warmer, even a couple of degrees. And in this case, it's actually 3 degrees warmer even right here. We have a lot more water behind us. So the bait fish, we've already seen it moved up, and the bass are definitely moving up with them. So we're just trying to work with what the weather is giving us. That's the most important thing. When you're talking about this time of the year, early spring, immediate after, especially if you're in an area like us that has ice, like immediately after ice out, a couple weeks after ice out. As you get those warming trends, you get a couple of degrees warmer, start looking up in the shallows after you get a couple of consistent days of warmer weather where it's going to help push those fish up. And all I'm doing with the jackhammer, I've talked about this a million times or how I do it, just sporadic retrievals. And it's key to working a pause every once in a while. Brief, really brief. I mean, like a half of a second for a pause, which is all you really can kind of do when you're working up in 3 to 4 feet of water. But working kind of erratically so they see it. I mean, this thing hunts enough as, on its own anyway, but then trying to kind of like pump it along, pop it up, it's up and down, then you give it a quick little burst of speed and pause. That gives them a chance to close that gap if they're, following it, which will happen more often than you probably think. So that's one good thing. Andrew's working the jerkbait, and he's just actually, the last 2 bass you caught were pretty fast moving, weren't they? Yeah, just like rip, and 40, well, hang on. Last I saw it was 45 degrees, 45.2 degree water. And it's not being worked that slow. It's different in the spring. You just continuously speed up with things. And again, you do what the conditions are telling you, what the fish are telling you. You work off that information. Start working fast, what you're comfortable with. If that's not panning out, start to slow down from there. You will eventually find that cadence. A lot of it just comes from time in the water. You got to put in the time to figure out what that magic number is, because it's never going to be the same. Rarely will it ever be the same. I'll never say never. So just keep that in mind for those that are going to start getting out here all over the north, northeast, wherever you are. You might be able to fish a lot faster than you think. What the hell?
Bye.
That was weird. Oh, wow.
There he is. Got him that time. Damn it. He hit it 3 times.
Well, that one's done.
What happened?
Clamp just snapped.
What the I heard it.
Just heard it go pop.
Yeah, so did I. What the
All right, this. Want to go to?
Yeah.
All right, onward. Do you want to try this one off the point first?
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing, yeah. Oh, me, dude. I didn't even feel that. I just reeled in, he was on it. That's a bass.
Yeah, buddy.
I didn't even feel it.
There we go.
Ow, oh, Jesus, came off. Look at his little build.
A little meat nugget.
That's gonna be a big fish one day. He doesn't get eaten. It's about like 1.25 pounds. It's like 14 inches long. Not even.
I don't even think it's a legal keeper, dude. I guarantee it's only like 11 inches.
He's adorable. We'll find out. 12 and a half. That's the heaviest 12.5 pound bass I've ever caught. 12.5 inch, not pound. Just bombed it. Longer pauses. It's got to be the feather.
Guarantee it.
It's like my go-to jerkbait in cold weather is this one.
I had some before. I don't know what I did with them. I just lost them. You a fish?
No, grass. What? You got one?
Yeah, in a perch color. I was like, I know I have one with a feather. Where is it?
Fish?
It's saying it is, but I don't see it there. That's weird.
What the? Dude, I got a fish. What the hell? Good fish, good bass. Dude, I was ripping it through the grass and then it just got super heavy.
Hell yeah.
What the? Man, yeah! Hell yeah! Cool. That was the weirdest thing. Good genetic. Dude, this place has nice, healthy looking fish.
Probably 3 1/4. Still stunted.
Mate, dude, that was the weirdest thing. I felt the grass, and so I just kind of like, I didn't rip it through, but I just like kind of just pulled it through the grass.
Yep.
And then I let off, reeled in the slack, and then reeled in, and I was just like, wait a minute, what?
There's something extra.
And then it was just heavy again. I didn't feel the bite at all.
So, in case you didn't notice, we're in a different body of water because, well, the first one did not pan out very well. So, we wanted to get a little closer to home anyway. We had a good feeling about this place until that. So, is that 2 here for you? It is. So 5 largies on the day for him, 1 for me. Mine came on a jackhammer. Every single one of his came on a jerkbait. Now you tell them what you're doing with the jerkbait, because
I honestly don't even really know what I'm doing with it. I mean,
a lie.
I'm long bombing it. We're probably sitting in, what are we sitting in right now? 6.5, 7 feet, 8, between 6 and 8 feet. Right on the edge of where the tall grass starts to kind of die off, where it just dies off. We're tossing back over it and working our way out of it. Longer pauses than the other pond we were doing this morning. This morning was usually, I think I was maybe 5-second pauses here, maybe 10 to 15-second pauses, and a lot less violent. And that one just came out of tall grass, and I didn't even know it was there at first. I just ripped, instead of ripping it through the grass like really hard and just ripping, like busting through it, I just pulled through it, and I think I might have a fish. No, just pulling through, and it was on. Oh my God, did it, it did it. The rod went, little spring in your step, bud. Yes! Dude! Dinner!
I was looking up just like expecting to see a tank largie. Nope, just a slab freaking top.
It's a good one. Dude, that's a gorgeous fish. Dude, he trucked that. That was like that pre-spawn smallie bite. Yeah, you're gonna catch a crappie there. Cause I got another one too.
Dude, what the hell?
Funny, cold water, they're fighting all the way in. They usually, oh, there it goes. Yeah, it's a crappie. It died out.
I give 100%, 20% of the time. I watched my line bow up on that.
I think I might have grass, but you got fish?
Yeah.
Nice. It's a giant crappie! Oh my God!
Dude, I'll do that all day.
Dude, that's fun. It's a good one too.
Oh yeah, dude. Dinner platter.
There we go.
We're just gonna keep firing until that school stops. Here, just in case you need a bear.
This one actually feels really good. Ooh, head shakes. Damn. Nope, just another giant crappie.
Whoa! Oh my God. Dude.
A pile of crappie, dude. All right, my hands are starting to get cold. You got him?
I don't know what I got, but I got something. Huzzah! Wait a minute, is it? Sure is, a little meat nugget, baby.
Nice.
Yeah! Picture with the jerkbait in the mouth.
Oh my God, giant pickerel.
Oh.
Dude, you hit that so hard.
That one was about as... What's the word I'm trying to look for? Like, textbook is textbook, yeah, textbook. That one was a little bit up further. Yeah, it's kind of straight back on that one. Yeah, I got 2 bass on the day. Champion. Most importantly, I got one on the jerkbait. Oh, baby.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's a little bigger. I hope it's not a pickerel. It's pretty heavy, whatever it is. Ooh, largie. That's all right. 10-pound line. Oh yeah, I can flip them. They're just all mixed in. Thanks, bud. There you go. Nice.
Hell yeah, dude. I believe in myself. Yeah, dude. Number 3. What the hell? Why not, dude? Jerk, pause. Call it a day.
Yep, pretty much.
You know what's key though? Is a little Rapala. These things, dude, these are old. I've had these forever, but that little feather, it looks like crap right now, but in the water, it'll expand back up. Oh my God, dude.
No, big perch.
Damn.
Big perch.
Dude.
Oh!
I think that's the biggest one you've got.
It's got to be close, dude.
Oh, man.
Dinner for 2. Look at that thing. Like, thing's built like a small. Oh, my finger almost went in its butthole. 1.5 pounds even.
Wow.
Belly flop.
Cannonball. You know what, with a little bit of time I have left, I'd be a fool not to try a jackhammer through here.
You got one?
Yep.
Nice.
Knock slack in it. Ooh. Ooh. Here's I think it is because he turned his head and that got really good.
Oh, man.
God, I'm so glad I listened to my gut because that's my biggest fish of the day. Oh, wait a minute.
This is a bass. This might be the biggest one of my day.
Yes, dude! Trust the gut! Hell yeah. Nope. We'll pick. Dude, that was the perfect bite. And like 1.5 foot of slack.
Big pickerel. That was mint though, it worked.
What? Yeah,
The
second
jackhammer.
cast. That was stupid fun. Just a whole lot of jerkbait fish. February 10th, Massachusetts, near Cape Cod. A pretty good day. I got 5 largies total. 4 here, 1 at the first spot we stopped at. Andrew, I think, had 10 largies total, and the bulk of them came here, but I forget what the split was. I think he had 4 at the first spot and 6 here. Probably close to 20 crappie between the two of us. I don't know how many pickerel. It's one of those, like, I'm out here to catch bass. He's out here to catch bass. Am I going to be upset whatsoever about catching crappie? Never. When it's really cold and you just want to feel the first kind of tug, especially like after coming out of winter, I don't care if it's even a pickerel, especially 4 pounds, 11 ounces, that first pickerel of the day on a jerkbait again. And it's just, dude, it's too much fun. So one of the key things, I know, trying to make a lesson out of everything we did every day. And I want to be much more clear on that every video for 2023 and beyond moving forward. But the big thing today was something that we've talked about a number of times. I talked about it during the seminar I did at the New England Fishing Expo a couple weeks ago, still up on the channel, those transition areas. Like, we're fishing a flat that's like a perfect staging area for pre-spawn. We are nowhere near the spawn. But as you get those warming trends, you get a few days where the fish, they can feel the difference. There's, you know, whatever little ice along the shore here is already gone. We saw some we got here. That's already melted out. And it's been pretty warm the last 3 days. So having that warming trend, plenty of open water, right next to us is the deepest hole in the lake. It's not that deep, but again, it's all relative, right? So even a 3-foot change in a place that the average max depth is 12 feet makes a significant difference. That's literally where we just caught all those fish. We're sitting at about 6.5 feet. Yeah, roughly 6.5, 7.5, somewhere in there. It's been, you know, kind of irregular, but you know, it's typical. And that's where we caught every single one of these fish here. Same deal with the first spot we went to. We fished, again, you know, the opening to kind of a back creek. And the main body of water, that's one of the deepest parts of the lake. And then it comes up just a couple of feet. And right there, right at that mouth, that transition area, again, is where we caught most of those fish. So that's the most important thing as you're getting out here to start the year, is to look at those areas where you have nice, big, expansive flats, and they don't have to be that big, but at least big enough, you know, a couple 100 feet total square footage. Well, maybe not square footage, you get what I mean. You know, 100 feet wide, 200 feet long, something like that, but it's got to have that braking transition really close to deep water, like right there, so they can make those quick transitions in and out. And as the weather gets nice, they can come up fast, and as the weather gets like, you know, quick cold snap, they're gonna be able to shift right back down, and making minimal swimming distances to make that happen. Today was that to a T. We have done that year in and year out. It's just consistent. It's really, really good to focus on. As far as colors, man, that's something that's always kind of tough to go by, but today, that feather, which now that it's soaked, it's really hard to see, but this is just an old Rapala. There's nothing fancy about it. It's not expensive. It's like a $6 freaking jerkbait. Maybe it's like $8 or $9. That's it. It's a 4 to 6 foot diver. Just that little feather on the back made all the difference in the world. Earlier in the day, when there's better lighting, he had blue with a white feather, and that was absolutely kicking the crap out of me. And then the bite kind of shifted. I started getting more bass than he did with that perch with the white, but it's just that little feather makes a big difference in this cold water. We've seen that. I've had people tell me that for well over 10 years now, and this is just another one of those days to help prove that. But done rambling. Hopefully you guys learned something from this, and at the very least enjoyed it. So thank you very much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. We'll catch you guys in the next one.